Today we're going to be taking a look at the Thief vocation. This is going to be a god tier build that is going to be able to take care of anything that is in the world of Dragon Dogma 2. We are going to be taking a look at the weapons, the armor, the different type of skills, core skills, augments, and on top of that, the best rings for this class that is not just going to make you very OP, but is going to make you unstoppable against anything. So let's dive into this video. The Thief vocation is simply a class of its own. There is no competition as being the #1 class in the game. Now, what sets this class apart? It's a lot of different things, but today we're going to be showing you how exactly you're going to be able to take this from a S tier to a God mode. So what we're going to be able to do to make this not only very fast, deadly, we're going to be striking very hard. Now, all these different 4 skills are going to take care of the whole entire build. How you're going to be able to fight, how you're going to be able to manage each of the different type of fights. The first one is going to be Blaze of the Fire. This one here is going to bring the 2 daggers that you're using and is going to inflict them and put them just pretty much in Inferno. So anything that gets close to you, you're going to be burning it and becomes very potent. Now, what sets this build apart is going to be the Formless Feint weapon skill. This one puts the Thief himself into a ungodly degree. It's going to enable you evade any attack that is coming at you, but it's going to drain your stamina. So you have to always make sure that you are always turning it on and turning it off whenever you need it. And that is what also makes a lot of fun in this build, because you're able to do that and make that very potent. So whenever you want to activate it, do that and you're going to be unstoppable. This Skull Splitter is just a very OP weapon skill that you're going to be able to just bring down giants, bring down different type of ogres, different type of cyclops, even dragons that don't want to mess with you. You're going to be able to inflict a lot of damage by that spinning dive that it does, and just slashing it, just breaking and tearing everything that comes across. And the last one is going to be the Implicate. This thing just takes care of everything. If you want to get someone close to you and finish them off with a pretty much like a super move, just do that. If they're on the air, fall down to the ground, and you're just going to be able to finish them. And I think one of the things that makes this class also so amazing is just 1, the speed, 2, the DPS, that you're going to be able to do everything so fast. It drains the life out of any enemy that just touches. We're also going to be putting good use the different 4 core skills that this class has. The Scarlet Kisses, which is going to unleash a flurry of forward slashes. In the Control Fall, this one also is going to tuck the body into a tight roll, but at the same time is going to reduce the damage that you're going to be able to take upon impact. Bump and Lift has to be always in there, because you're going to be able to at the same time take advantage of what the Thief does, and is rob the target out of its own thing. Actually, if you want to use the Thief to be able to farm Worm of Life crystals, do that, because you're probably going to get a good chance of getting 5 automatically, just extra of those, if you are using just this core skill. And the Foot Pad is just 1 core skill that you're going to be able to be using a lot, because whenever you are fighting bigger, especially like Cyclops, and you want to get away from them, or even if they knock you, but you're able to activate this, you're going to be saving yourself and getting you back on the field, fighting again really quickly. And there is no other class, maybe besides the Mystic Spearhead, that's able to do that. But the Thief himself, he's just a perfectionist. Now, the great thing about this class is that you're going to be able to use a lot of different augments, which are going to be the best 6 that are going to raise this level to a god tier. First one is going to be the Grantification. Slide is going to restore your health when you are delivering and killing anything that gets in front of you. So that means that you're never ever, as you're able to see here, when I'm fighting, I rarely are going to need my pawn to actually give me more health, which is very good because not only you're moving fast, and when you go into an ungodly mode, you're going to be just killing everything that gets in your way, and you're just going to have that HP all the time. You're definitely going to need the poise for this build because this is going to reduce the stamina that you're going to be able to consume when struggling into the foe's grip. And the verve is going to augment your strength. So when you are slashing and when you are tearing things apart, this augment is going to be doing a lot of damage. Then we also have one from the fighter, which is going to be the metal. This one augments your physical defense, and you definitely are going to need this as you are going to be on all the different foes' faces. You are going to need this. More defense, the better, the best you're going to be able to be doing things a lot better. And then vitality is going to increase our maximum health. And this goes so perfectly with the gratification or the gratification that you're always going to keep that HP up. And with vitality is going to increase it and just making sure that you're always going to be in the fight. And the last one is going to be seal. This one is going to reduce the stamina consumed when performing a weapon skill. Since all of our 4 weapon skills, we're going to be able to use those a lot, especially the skull splitter and the blaze of pyre with the formless feint. That augment, which is going to seal everything so perfectly. See how I did that, guys? The weapon that I'm using is going to be the flame blades. I love this type of daggers because they're one of the best daggers before you go into NG+. You're also going to be able to purchase those if once you come to Bag Batal. You're going to be able to get them from the Boda's Armory or even from the Brooks Smithy. And then another thing that I was also able to do is I was able to get me some good armor, especially one that is going to give me a lot of knockdown resistance. Now, if you don't know how to get armor to very high knockdown resistance, check out the link that is in the pinned comment. It shows you how to unlock the secret vendor that is going to make you very OP. It's going to raise all your physical power, but on top of this, it's going to give you nice knockdown resistance. And for the weapons, it's also going to give you nice knockdown power. And with the thieves himself, oh man, it just makes everything crazy. Also went with the Immaculated Blaze. I like them because they have a really nice defense and also nice knockdown resistance. On top of this, elemental resistance and divulations, as you are able to see here. It's very nice to have all of those in just one complete armor. And then we have the Mercenary Hosen, and also we went with the Wind Hunter's Cloaked, which is really good because it does have the elemental resistance, and on top of that, a plus 3% on divulation resistance. Now, the different rings that I was able to use for this build are going to be the following. One, I did go with the Ring of Triumph because I'm raising my maximum health, maximum stamina, and also the maximum amount of weight that I'm able to carry. The reason why I did that is because the Thieves himself, he uses a lot of stamina, and I'm making sure that he's always up there, so I'm able to do all the different type of weapon skills. Then the other ring is going to be the Ring of Vengeance. This one is going to allow me to lightly to stagger and knock down foes a lot easier. And let me tell you, as you guys were able to see there on that earlier footage, it's just crazy how that is being done so easily. And then I got probably one or two options. One is the Ring of Brawn, which is going to increase and boost your strength when you are lighter. And the last ring that I suggest is going to be the Ring of Resolution. This one is going to be making me less likely to be knocked down or staggered, which means that I'm always going to stay up the most of the time, able to deal a lot of damage and taking care of anything that gets in my way. So there you go. That is how you're able to put this together. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, and we'll see you guys on the next video.